The red or the blue pill? Does the pill also come in light green? Shakespeare wonders, to live or not to live. Neo or one, or better yet, Zero asks an even harder question. Since the one in question will live anyway, what color pill does he prefer? The blue of joy and peace, or the red that comes up with a plug on the neck? For those who didn't get it, the question about the color of the pill comes from the movie Matrix, which I think every human under the age of 70 with a cell phone and a computer has watched. Anyway, to get back on the truck, the dilemma is simple. The world we live in is fake. It is multidimensional and is inhabited by many creatures. In our 10 dimensions, you can find people, angels, demons, etc. Do we want to see the truth, or do we prefer to look at everything through colorful glasses? Please reread the last paragraph. If you find it incomprehensible, continue reading. If not, if you agree with everything, do something else. This article was not meant for you. Let's take one step at a time, though. Are there many dimensions? The knowledgeable claim there are. I personally only move around the 3 common ones. Are there other universes parallel to ours? The knowledgeable claim there are. I personally am trapped in ours. Are there angels? The knowledgeable claim there are. I personally have not seen one yet, although sometimes I admit it does look like they interfere in our lives. I wonder if I have taken some kind of pill without knowing. Could my cardiac pressure pill give me such side effects? I do also take occasionally an aspirin. I believe with certainty that everyone takes pills. Tell me how you view things, and I will tell you what color pill you take. An example. Do you believe in angels? The color of the pill is pink. You don't believe in angels? Well, then your pill is dark pink. You wonder if I actually believe in them, right? It seems so. But let me clarify this. It is one thing accepting their existence, and another thing considering that each one of us has a couple of them to assist him, even when he is looking for a parking space. The worse are the ones that, although they claim that angels don't exist, still shout in relief, his guardian angel is watching out for him. On the other hand, if everything goes wrong and there is no solution, they claim the good God has forgotten us. Of course, neither is right, and you must probably change the pill's dosage. We live wrapped in relativity. We are children of this troubled land, and we take energy from the sun. If our senses did not see or did not work as they do, we would not exist. Our eyes see buses on the streets, not angels or devils. If that weren't so, the buses would run over us, and whether we saw or not angels, it would have little significance. End of story. The pill, therefore, has to do with life itself, and not with life from one moment forward. The question, though, remains, why is the plug on all the pillhead loony birds, that is, all of us, in the neck? What did it mean? Life, some might use another term, but it still remains life, needs a sensible world to manage its level of operation. But this world is the product of man's senses, and it is technologically developed through his brain activities, and always based on the possibilities that this poor Earth gives him. For example, if the density of the environment were different, everything would be different. For me, upon this simple observation lies a great secret. Is the course of existence different for each environment? No. The environment only determines the means with which the individual will perceive reality. The means must therefore be respected and taken care of. We should transform them into the most valuable player in the intricate game of life. And in this game we must, with honesty and understanding, figure out the rest of the elements that are a part of it. Angels, demons, people, gods, and devils are such elements. Understanding the role they play is the first step. The first problem Neo encountered was to admit that the world he was living in was a matrix. The word matrix comes from the Greek word mitra. As written in the encyclopedia, matrix is a chart consisting of numbers. More precisely, it is a two-dimensional setup of numbers whose elements are the components of an operator relative to a base. The table is determined by two indices. With fewer words, a matrix is a group of information. So matrix became synonymous with the multitude of information that composes the creation. And of course, this matrix has no end. The blue and red pill is just the beginning. It helps you get started. The colors then change, and you keep going up, understanding more and more. Unfortunately, the same risk hides in every new choice to choose the wrong color. And unfortunately, the fracking life is like the table game we played long before mobile phones, snakes and ladders. The ladder sends you back in the beginning. P.S. As for angels, they do exist and they do help. It's just that they are not entirely selfless. So you better guard yourself against your guardian angel.